ponds for the croc demos back in the day.
Alright, now Oka, he does.
Alright, let's hear it.
Oink!
Yeah, let's hear it for Archer. Nice work, and we have a little prize headed your way as well. Thank you.
Alrighty, I have Jodeci over here. And
A bunch of these bins around the zoo so you can start to make that positive change today.
yeah, and don't let your conservation efforts end here. You can also continue on doing that at home as well.
But hey, that's not all you can do to help out our native wildlife. You can grow a native tree or a plant in your backyard.
Yeah, and just by simply being a little bit more careful on our roads, especially around dawn and dusk.
And keeping your pets
Movement rather than shape or color. And Tiara, they don't actually have any ears like ours.
Yeah, that's right. So if you were to see a snake and scream, it's not really going to bother them. But if you were to stand on one or even near one, that could be a different story.
Yeah, the only way a snake can actually protect itself is to bite.
Now, if you don't have one with you, a piece of fabric or even a towel could be used as a last resort, but always using the same method as the bandage.
Now that method can be easily remembered in 3 simple steps. Step number 1, remain still.
So what we're going to do now to finish up is what we call here at Australia Zoo a good old-fashioned cry-cough. But to make this a competition, we need to split the crowd in half. So this yellow staircase in the middle, everyone on this side, including around the back, you guys are my lucky group number 1.
Alrighty, I'm lucky. I'm not sure about that, but that's okay. Everybody else, you are now my group number 2.
Alright, so how this is going to work is on the count of 3, you're going to jump up out of your seats, thumbs in the air, and yell Crikey as loud as you can in honor of Steve. And then group number 2 is going to try and be louder than us.
Try. We have this in the bag today, I reckon. But hey, let's pick a judge so we don't fight over lunch.
Okay.
Looking at the top here, can somebody be our judge?
Crikey! Yes, group number 1. Did you hear that?
It was really cute. That was a good effort.
Rude.
Hey, group number 2. Let's show them how it's really done. You're loud as proud as Crikey. On 3, 2, 1. Let's take it to the judge. Where's our judge up there? Who's it gonna be? Pointing to which side? Yeah, group number 2. We have won.
Australia Zoo, feeding him for you guys and showing you guys how a croc can tail walk. But right now, we're gonna start here with Bosco in front of all you guys. So Bosco here, he is a terrifying crocodile. He's scary because not only is he big at almost 14 feet long, he's still very quick on land when he wants to be. But what we want to show you guys today, first of all, just how amazing crocodiles are, but also how easy they are to avoid out in the wild. Now, you can see Bosco, he's immediately going in to that natural hunting behavior. He's bottom walking right there, if you can imagine. It's probably less than knee-deep water, and he's moving through it without even making a ripple. Now, Steve, back in the day, designed these triple ponds with crystal clear water. And that's because in the wild, you don't really get to see what crocodiles do beneath the surface. But here in these triple ponds, you get to see exactly what they're doing as they're doing it. So you can picture what's beneath the surface. So you guys can see how cool they are, how perfect with predators they are, and also how they operate so that you can learn a little bit more about them and hopefully understand them. Because there are a lot of stigma around crocodiles. There's a lot of, myths going around. They can run fast on land as fast as a horse. There are a lot of myths saying you have to do zigzags to avoid them if you're ever chased by a crocodile. But the reality is, those are just myths, and they're only fast in and around the water's edge right here. So I'm already making a mistake. I'm breaking the number 1 rule, which is getting close to the water's edge. Now, crocodiles, they can strike out from the tip of their nose to the base of their tail in the blink of an eye. So biggest crocodile, that'll be about 5 meters from the water's edge. So stay out of that strike range, never approach the water's edge. You're never going to come for a crocodile. Now, see it, Bosco? Let's put on a chase here. See if I'll show you guys top speed of a crocodile once they're out on land, out of the water. Look up here, Bosco. Look up here, buddy. That was a good strike from him. There you go, Bosco. Give it up for Bosco, everyone. That was awesome. Nice job, buddy. But you can see out on land, even though he is relatively quick, I can still walk backwards quicker then he can come forward to come and get me, even holding a piece of food. And that's because when you look at his body, he has that big long tail, those short legs, that round belly. He's not designed like a greyhound running around speed on land. He's designed like a torpedo. He's designed for speed in and around the water's edge. Now next up, we have Aki, the crocodile. Now, are there any surfers in the audience? Anyone love getting out for a paddle? Well, Aki is named after Australian surfing legend Mark Akalupo. Now, Aki was rescued from the wild, and when I say rescued, he was rescued by Steve because he was deemed a problem crocodile out in the wild. He was getting too close to people, and Steve went out and rescued him before anyone got to him first to either kill him or want to throw him in a farm, turn him into boots, bags, and belts. Steve got to him first, brought him here to Australia Zoo, where he gets to live a life of luxury, you know? Temperature-controlled prawns, heated spa year-round through winter, and he has a great day trying to chase us down and eat us, all while showing you guys how to stay safe in crocodile territory. Because by seeing how they operate, with me doing all the wrong things, hopefully you guys can get an understanding of how they function, and we can eliminate some of that fear, because a lot of that fear comes from just a simple misunderstanding on how crocodiles behave. Now, we'll see if Aki wants to put on a strike here. He's been a little funny the past couple of days, so this is all in his terms. Now, Steve, he really set up how we work with crocodiles today. You know, it'd be easy enough just to throw a big piece of meat over the fence in for the crocodiles. They get a free feed. But where's the fun in that? Our crocs absolutely love this. Putting on this natural hunting behavior, that natural stalk. You can see Aki's doing exactly what a wild croc would do. He's creeped up right to the water's edge right there. And what he's waiting is for me to stick my head in the water, which would be a really great show for you guys. But I'm not going to do that today, so I'm sorry about that. But we'll see if Aki wants to set up over here. As I said before, this is all in their terms. If Aki didn't want to come over here and put on strikes, he doesn't have to. He's hundreds of kilos of crocodile, and I'm not going to tell him what to do, not one bit. So we'll see what he wants to do here. Now, he gets all of his power from that tail. As I was saying before, he can strike out from the tip of his nose to the base of his tail in the blink of an eye. So that's why you want to stay out of that strike range. Stay 5 meters back from the water's edge, and you'll never come into conflict with the crocodile. Now let's see what Aki wants to do here. I have a tree behind me, so I'm going to watch that. So that'd be a really bad day if I have to do that with Aki right in front of me. Now, Aki, it's kind of hard to see from where you guys are, but he has another set of eyelids on his eyes. They're actually clear, called nictitating membrane. Now what that does, that acts like a pair of goggles for Aki. So his eyes are open. He can see through this clear water. Hey, Aki. Hey, buddy. Come on, Aki. Come on, Aki. What do you reckon, buddy? Come on, buddy. Now you can see that's coming up on about the strike range of the crocodile right there. As he gets out of the water right there is about how fast Aki can strike out. He's a little bit smaller than Bosco and Akko over there, so his strike range isn't quite as far as them. Now see what he wants to do. Nice job, Aki. Just look at the little piece of food, not the big piece of food, with the American accent. And we'll be sweet. Nice job, Aki. Woo! Give it up for Aki, everyone. Now you heard that snap right there when the food went in his mouth? Strong.